Hello everyone, this is God from Region 618, and we're playing Archipelago Raid. You know the routine. Day 1, we rush to get as many points as possible and compete in the rankings. Last Archipelago Raid was rough for us because we were sick and couldn't play at all, so we didn't get any good rewards. But this time it's different. Now we're going all in and doing our best to skyrocket in the rankings and aim for top 10 or even top 5 in every leaderboard. Day 1 is already on fire. The Jade Legion is waiting for us right outside our gate. I'm sure they're just as eager to earn points and secure good rewards. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive straight into the action, push hard, and start climbing those rankings.
Desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só captura a tentação.
Something feels a little off. It's already 3 UTC, but there are only about 5 to 6 of us at the gate. It's day 1 of Archipelago Raid, and honestly, I'm not really feeling the Legion's energy yet. I expected more people to be here and ready to push for points. Also, take a look outside. Jade Legion is massive compared to us right now. If we rush out with just a few players, we could easily get swarmed and crushed instantly. I really hope we're not ending up in a Legion full of inactive players or farmers, because if that's the case, it's basically an automatic loss for us. The only way we can still make this Archipelago Raid worth it is by competing on points, especially against the strong whale players. At least that way, we can still secure some good rewards. It would be really tough, and honestly a big waste, if we lose and also walk away from this Archipelago Raid with no rewards at all.
Do you plan to conquer the jungle?
Our teammates from the Red Legion just got wiped out instantly. This clearly shows Jade has very strong players out there. Competing against players like that is tough. Every kill they get earns them far more points than we get from ours. We need to be smart and careful. Rushing out blindly will only feed them more points. Let's stick together, pick our fights wisely, and grab points whenever we see a good opportunity. It's also important to analyze the field before engaging. If you've watched my last Island Raid vlog, you know we faced 6 alliances in the last raid, and it completely drained our resources. Right now, our resources are limited, and we cannot afford to be careless. This is only day 1. It's Wednesday, and we still have 4 more days ahead. Running out of resources on day 1 would be disastrous. If that happens, we cannot heal, fight, or earn points, which would make our plan to climb every ranking a big epic fail. We need to pace ourselves, conserve resources, and play smart if we want to make this raid truly worth it.
Away, Emperor!
Upon checking the map, only 40 players have entered the Archipelago Raid in our Legion. No hate, but I've got a 100% feeling that our Legion might end up inactive. I really hope that won't happen when the Tower War starts. If it does, I'm certain our Archipelago Raid will end by Friday, and for the rest of the remaining days, we'll just be farmed at the helipad. Grinding points on day 1 is a huge advantage if you want to compete in the local rankings, faction rankings, and war meets war rankings. Getting a large amount of points on day 1 will give you a significant lead over other players. Climbing to the top is very hard. You need to play smart, not recklessly. But if you have plenty of resources, being reckless isn't a problem. The key to earning a lot of points in every event is to stock up on resources and keep grinding those points. Resources are everything. Without them, you'll struggle to keep up. Is this dude AFK? He doesn't even care that I'm attacking his squad. Unbelievable. By the way, TDHS Alliance is looking for players for the District Showdown. The minimum pack is 5 packs, so if you're interested, just send me a message and I'll redirect you to Ilea, the TDHS Alliance leader, to reserve your slot and add you to their group chat. What are you waiting for? There are only 28 slots left, and we're almost full. Only 21 days left before the next District Showdown. We're almost ready to play Monopoly. Just so you know, 5 packs cost 11,500 gold. So if you really want to join, start saving up your gold. And of course, you can always buy more packs if you want. Well, another free point is walking right in front of us. Here's a little tip. If you're grabbing or holding a cement, you take more damage if someone attacks you, and you can easily get killed. So, before you go killing scavengers and grabbing cement, make sure to stick with your strongest player before you return it to your shelter. This way, someone will be there to accompany and guard you. But if you're walking alone like this dude, you'll end up being hunted by the enemy. Stay safe. Use your map awareness, and always travel with backup. Now our teammates are being chased by the enemy. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Watch this. I'll lure and confuse the enemy. Speed is crucial for this technique. If you don't have high speed, then don't try this at home. You might end up getting swarmed by the enemy. Parental guidance is needed. First, give your teammate a hand by attacking the enemy who is chasing him. When the enemy's backup arrives, pretend to step back as if you're trying to escape, then suddenly attack again. Once they advance, you'll end up slightly behind, still attacking them. That's when they'll swarm and focus on you. If they take the bait, the plan worked. Now you must escape quickly. That's why I said earlier, the speed is very important to execute this move successfully. The situation still feels the same as earlier. Our teammates already showed up, but they're just leaving their squads AFK inside the gate. I don't really feel the energy from them like they actually want to fight or win this war. Again, no hate toward anyone, but the vibe honestly makes it feel like I'm in an inactive legion. Alright, let's all stay inside the gate like we're AFK, but we won't actually be AFK. We'll just stand by and watch if they make a move. In short, let's do a little time lapse and observe what happens. I'm getting intrigued about this legion. Are they actually active, but just don't want to fight on the first day because they're saving their resources for the Tower War? Or are they really inactive and unable to compete in this Archipelago raid? Well, let's see Jade is still in front of our gate, and I'm pretty sure they're not AFK. So, let the time lapse begin. I'm sure you guys saw that. Still no reaction from our Legion players. What do you think? Is my Legion just inactive and farmers, or are they being strategic? Saving all their resources for the tower wars? If you think they're active, drop a like and subscribe. If you think they're inactive, leave a comment below. I want to hear your opinion. Meanwhile, on the other side, Blue and Gold have started the tower wars. Let's see if our ally Gold can handle it, because Blue has an apex rate whale hiding his true power. Out of all the alliances across the 4 legions, he's the only one who really caught my attention. I'm sure this apex rate whale, currently playing on Fearless, will give Gold a very hard time. And if you want to see part 2, leave a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss it. Just kidding, we're not cutting the video yet. The action continues, so stay tuned as we dive back in.
Naghintay ka ba? Wala na! It's a prank!
Charan!